Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You guys might have a very different
Talk, I do it.
opinion than me. This girl is mid, bro. I'm sorry. Does she have I guess if you want to say a nice body for a Filipina, sure, but you know what I mean? Like, there's no way I would tolerate the she was putting it through. Like, there's no way. She's cool, but definitely looks like she has gotten plastic surgery on her face. And I know he didn't see all of these posts where she was thirst trapping, but she planned this out. She dated him for the clout, got him for the clout, and then was ready to thirst trap him so that she can become famous. Right? Because all of her posts are pretty recent and they're all showing her in tight pants, showing off her body. So this was very, very planned and thought out. You know what I'm saying? I like, okay, she's not mid. Let me not call her mid. She's not mid, but I'm not going. Like, there's no way I was falling for this. And granted, I get it. Like, she didn't sell herself like this at first. She sold herself as wifey material and things like that.
Morning. I am in a hotel. I came to visit family. It has been a rough few months, and of course something would happen where it would get a little harder. So I'm in the hotel elevator. I have my car keys in my back pocket. I step out of the elevator and my keys fall into the elevator door gap. You know,
that's tough.
A bunch of my arrows.
Like, I feel like we have this idea of what wifey should look like, and she looks like that. Like, she gives you that innocent, like, hey, I would be great as your wife kind of thing. But I just realized, like, nowadays, women that look like this are just pure evil. Like, that's really just it. Like, they're just, like, you're trying a little too hard. You know what I mean? So, yeah, hearing his story just made me form a strong dislike for this woman. I'm like, there's no way. And it wasn't just hearing the story; it was just seeing all of the evidence, like, you feel like the manipulation, the mind games that women play with you. And this is a Filipina, I assume, was born in America, and I almost want to say she's in her mid-30s. If she's any younger than 32, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I don't know how old is she. I'm not really sure. You know what I mean? I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. Says true, vocal minority is always louder than the silent majority. Yep, I'm gonna be on the internet defending my shorty like Travis Hunter. I was saying earlier, this is why it's best to keep your love life private. Dudes always going to try and find holes in it. Yep. Yes, sir. The quarter zip tourist himself. Much blessings, bro. What up, Sean? Says, ain't hiding my girl from the world. I'm hiding the world from you. Quarter zip tourism. Said, facts. If they call it the HomiesHub, we know it's all cap. That would be mad funny. Rice Man is going to be fired. The leaks are tough. Says, now you bugging. She's not mid. She's above average, but not OD. Facially, if she was in the park, she's getting top dollar. You think so? If she was in a park with a BBL, sure. I don't know if I'm just being biased. Like, nah. If I saw her in those scrubs and I was at work, I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably take it to Pound Town. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. As much as I want to tell myself I wouldn't because of what I see that she's doing to this, Like, I can't say what Abba should have done because I'm not Abba. But the second I would have smelled that she plays mental mind games, after I would have beat it down, it's over. I ain't gonna lie to you. I curb that shit. I catch it so quick. I would have let it go. Like, hell nah. I ain't doing that. She just blew up her gram off your clout. I was like, bro, I was watching. I'm like, bro, why did you share her Instagram? Like, why would you do that? Why would you give her the attention she wants? Let that shit become a thing. It's like he tried to diffuse the situation before it became a situation, and all he ended up doing was verifying her and giving her what she wanted. The ability to be hypergamous, sort through a bunch of guys. There is some dude out there that is going to find her and simp for it. Some dude is going to simp for it. He's going to go hard, track her down, and simp. He's going to simp. I don't know. There's just something about me that wasn't buying none of this shit. Before I even would have got to know her, I was like, yeah, you're a hoe. You're a hoe. You might not be a physical hoe, but you're definitely an attention hoe for sure. I wasn't going for it. Damn, the rumors of you being part of the LGHDTV community is true, so she don't do it for you. That's funny. She getting my life ruined for sport. She look better than Donut, bro. I don't know. I just feel like there's too much plastic surgery on the face, bro. Says Cat. She has little to no makeup on. She is pretty. I thought she was Latina. If she Filipina, pretty much. I'm too pessimistic to get played. I hate sneaky women. It's a massive deal breaker. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, once I find out a chick act like that, I can't even see her as being pretty no more. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just, like, right now, if I'm being honest to God with y'all, I really just can't see it. Maybe if I would have caught her on just some, like, random brunch day, I would have seen her. I would have been like, oh, shit, she's pretty. But I'm like, it's like, bro, that all that pretty, oh, she's bad. Like, that should fly out the window once I hear you're a lunatic. Like, hell no. Hell no. You're a lunatic, attention whore. You doing every video podcast you possibly can, a smear campaign. And then he gonna go share her gram.
Claim the whole thing, not a crumb. I got work to get to way. I ain't done yet. I ain't done.
Yeah, nah.
I'm on my.
Like, what do you think a chick like this is looking for in life? Right? Like, what were you doing before you met Abba? Who were you dating? Why are you single? Why do you not have kids? And this was like something that I was thinking about earlier today, right? I was thinking about this earlier today. I was like, a lot of the girls I went to college with are like 30, 31, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, no kids, no husband, no nothing. Now, I could tell you what they were like in college. Obviously, they were getting their eggs scrambled, right? But like, what are you looking for at this stage? And I just feel like they don't have a real ability to love anymore. Like, this is no longer love. It's all strategy and placement. Like, how can I put myself in a situation to meet the best possible candidate? Like, you know what I mean? So once she realized she wasn't going to be able to manipulate Abba, it's like, well, f- it. Plan B, clout chase, right? Clout chase, and I can't call her a hoe. We don't know if is tapping it and knocking it down. I mean, she's a nurse, right? So you never know what nurses are doing, but she come on very sneaky, and it's just like, yo, I don't know, man. I don't see beauty in something that's manufactured. Like everything about this woman looks like it's manufactured, it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me show off a little bit of skin and tights to make you thirsty. Let me out this guy for not being the ideal guy. You got caught lying, not saying the truth, or even if you thought you weren't lying, you just got caught being absolutely delusional. And I'm just like, what kind of guy is gonna look at a woman like that and say, "Oh my God, she's so attractive"? And I'm like, you know what? We live in 2026. You are sending a girl that scopolamines and robs dudes money. So I'm like, I can't put nothing past these guys. I can't put nothing past these guys. This is why whores are better than regular women in a lot of ways. Yeah, I was thinking this too. Like, I think I would rather deal with an honest whore than a lying and sneaky regular girl. Like, granted, you have lying and sneaky whores too. So they're the worst kind of human beings. But yeah, I think I would deal with like an honest hoe, which is what all of us love. We love an honest hoe. Than to deal with a lying, sneaky, she's not a this. It's like, yeah, bro, she didn't have to be, right? Because when Abba was talking about Preach, made a little joke. Not Abba, when Abba was talking about Fresh, he made a little joke about how his girl is not like a Chinese escort. So, yo, bro, your girl didn't have to be an escort. Like, you took an L just as hard as Fresh did. I know you think it's different, but it's not. Like, you took an L just as hard as Fresh did. It's all over the internet. Do you feel me? Like, I don't think it should have been that serious for you to even address it. But you did. You're going to blow her up, and she's going to be the next chick getting flown out by basketball players and rappers. You know what I mean? And even if you care or you don't care, whatever, you sent her back to the streets. I wouldn't have done that because she got what she wanted from you, right? Like, she got what she wanted, ultimately. This is HomiesHub. Why do you create data products for this space? Surely there's more money in other spaces. So I just am going to monetize wherever I'm standing. So I don't necessarily make data products for this black travel space, monger space. I'm making a product that I can make money from this space and other spaces. So I have a, like the Homies app right now is tied to the HomiesHub channel, but it can be for anything, right? I still make music. My fans could be considered the homies as well. They can download the app, access my music, access new videos, travel shit. They can access travel shit. Even the travel AI I'm building, it's a whole nother app that's just being combined into the Homies app, but it's going to be its own separate app. Like, I'm not. I told you guys there's no real money in this space. Like, you can maximize this shit the best you can, but unless you're a top tier YouTuber, like, there's no 10, 20, 30K a month in this black travel space. I love you guys that send me donations and support me. Shout out to Eric. I think yesterday he sent me a 20 for no reason, bro. Shit like that means a lot to me. It means the world to me. It motivates me and it pushes me a lot. You know what I mean? But in terms of like only restricting myself to this space, absolutely not. No. Her being a nurse and wearing tight clothes is a red flag to me. Yeah. So yeah, you saw Blobby Land's new vid. I don't know who that is. She definitely looks crazy, but she is a foldable. Yeah, she looks nuts. That's kind of my whole thing. Like, I didn't know how to say it. She looks crazy. Like, she literally looks nuts. She literally looks nuts. And then when you hear the whole, she wants to have a leash put on her and she wants to lick nut off of objects, that's cool, right? Like, you know, but my whole thing is like, is that the sexy cool or the kind of girl that's gonna freeze my nut into a popsicle type shit and be like sucking on nut popsicles throughout the day? Like that, this is where we gotta like reevaluate where your mental is at. Okay. Right? Because I always think to myself, if a girl looked this good, this fit, and is in her 30s and don't got no kids, there's something wrong with her. Like there's something going on up top that you're just not going to be able to figure out. I think too much of us be falling for that cute face shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, I take back everything I said. How she look in these tights right now, I'll blend this like a protein smoothie. God damn! I'll blend this bitch like a protein smoothie. I'm full of cap, Chad. I take it back. I'll blend it like a protein smoothie. Yeah. She said, this is what 133 pounds looks like on 5'2". Hey now. I forgot. She probably short in person. She looked like she tall on the gram. Yeah, when a girl put her weight and height on the net, red flag. Red flag.
Sometimes I do use filters on my videos, and this video, for instance, I have no details on my face, and it's obvious I'm using a filter, but I never use Photoshop. I don't use any filter, any face tuning on my body. So I don't use filters because I'm trying to come off like flawless or perfect. They're just a part of recording sometimes. If you were to meet me in person, I have textured skin blemishes, all those human detail most people have. And I thought I'd be transparent about that. So I just got out of the gym. A quick confession.
Yeah, nobody made no fake profile allegations, bitch. You just want to show us that you're pretty. Yeah, chat. You got to be careful of a woman like this. Women like this will destroy your whole life, and you'll never see it coming. Fortunately, for like me, I already am super pessimistic about women, so I would have smelled this coming from a mile away. And she would have took the Pound Town 3-4 times, and we would have moved on to the next. As soon as I would have seen them scrubs, I would have known what time it was. GG's, bitch. You're out of here. You're gone. She was in Abba's DM, so if she was in your DM trying to come see you, you leaving her on red? Nah. I have little barrio rats hitting me in the DM right now trying to see me. I'd be like, baby, where you at? So, of course, I would have picked this up. I would be happy with $500 a month on YouTube if it's a side hustle. Yeah. Nah, so stay on that side, most. Bro, heard cops be taking down passport info from dudes soliciting in the park. You heard anything about this? Yep. So, and you laying in it and leaving it in God's hands. Look, I wasn't mad at him for cream pieing this. When he was trying to say, oh, you were stupid enough to cream pie it. See, that's what they say because they mad you cream pied it before they cream pied it. That's all they be mad about. They're just mad you cream pie. Like, damn, bro. Like, you just gonna just like hit it. Like, I'm telling you, I've been through this before. Dudes get mad. Like, damn, bro, you gonna hit it with no condom? Like, damn, bro, you don't have no self-decency. You don't got no respect. Whole time in their head, like, damn, bro, he hit that raw before me and cream pied it. Damn, bro, I can't smash after him. That's really what it is. I would never look at no girl like this and tell myself, I'm not cream pieing it. Like, you're getting cream pied. Maybe it kind of depends on the smell. But if it passed the smell test, I don't know. You look a little weird. You look like you might be up to no good. Yeah, cream pie. I mean, granted, I'm not Abba, right? He's a millionaire. Him cream pie and a chick comes with way more bullshit. However, it don't even look like she even wanted to have his kid when you actually hear about the story. So my whole thing is her not even really wanting a kid. Once you hear about the story, it's like, bro, she used you for clout. She always had this plan to get clout off you. I don't know if I'm like the only person that sees it that way. Like, yo, bro, it wasn't just the like, yeah, can she manipulate a multimillionaire to do whatever she want? I don't know. Were you paying her bills? I don't know. There's stuff he's not gonna say, right, to protect his own image and things like that. But like, you're not gonna tell me like she knew she was with a millionaire, right? And that's what nurses can do nowadays. They can put these scrubs on and go get themselves a millionaire. Like, bro, you're cooked. If you're dating in a first world country, you are fried. Once you meet a girl that look like this, she could be wearing scrubs today and be on a yacht tomorrow, licking nut off a glass. Okay, that's what she's on. Okay, so but my whole thing is, I don't know how y'all thought. Y'all be thinking, oh, let me get myself a little good, woman with a good job, and they're all hypergamous. When you have women that's hypergamous and she's beautiful, you're dealing with a demon. I just want you guys to understand you're dealing with a demon. Period. There's no other way to go about it. No kids, 30 years old, nice body, demon. That's it. That's it. You see her running these mental mind games all over Abba. Now she's on the internet exposing him, taking every interview with every Chuck and Taylor dude she can find, right? Demon. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that I was screwing on this YouTuber, right? He got me pregnant. He didn't want to step up and be a dad, right? I got rid of it. I was willing to have a baby. Just sell the dream to you like, oh, yeah, see. And then other dudes going to be like, yeah, see, he couldn't handle that. He couldn't handle that. So I'm going to go and I'm going to go try to handle that. I'm going to be the guy that's going to get on her guts next and show Abba what he should have did. You feel me? But he didn't do it. Yada, yada. Hold on. Saint in the Center got a video. I wonder if he kept it up. Hold on, let me see if he kept this video up.
He conveys the feeling that, like, really the opposite of my value set with women. I'm more so like hierarchical, and he seems like more so egalitarian. And so I would expect that based on his brand that, he wouldn't be a guy that would put down a woman or insult her or be vicious. He portrays that he'd be the understanding guy. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, he is what you're explaining, and I understand how you're describing yourself also.
She looks so Filipina. Somebody said she looked like Sneeko with a wig, and I could not unsee that shit, bro. I swear to you, somebody said she looked like Sneeko with a wig, bro. And I could not unsee that shit. I was like, no, bro, no. Why did you put that image in my head? No. She said she looked like Sneeko with a wig on, bro. And I'm like, yo. Is it far off? Are we reaching, chat? I said, why would you put that in my mind? Why would somebody put that in my mind? I'm like, yo. Yo, them Filipina jeans are strong, boy. I was like, ugh. I don't know, chat. I don't know, chat. Once put that shit in my head, son. Once niggas put that shit in my head, I'm like, yo, I can't unsee this shit, bro. I cannot unsee this shit, bro. I cannot unsee it, bro. Hold on. That's tough. That's tough, man. Damn. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. When I could see, when I'm dating a chick and I could clearly see that she looked like her dad. I have an ex, she looked just like her fucking brother. It's insane. I'm like, yo, sometimes don't introduce me to none of the men in your family. Cause sometimes I be looking at chicks like, yo, you such a bad bitch, but I could tell you look like your dad. Like I can just tell if I cut that hair off and give you a Caesar and a little beard, you gonna look just like your brother or your uncle or your pops. Shorty, you look just like your brother look goofy as hell. Now I can't unsee you other than you just goofy with a vagina. Like, yo, bro. Yeah, definitely Sneeko with a wig on, man. I could not unsee that shit. That shit was crazy. Anyways, but in this video right here, she definitely looked like Sneeko. Looked like Sneeko, hard body. Looking like Sneeko. Looking like Sneeko. Oh, man.
I'm actually attracted to more guys like you.
Oh, no. There's no way you went on this podcast and said that shit. Lord, help us. Deliver us from evil, please. There's no way she went on this podcast. I'm actually attracted to more guys like you. Yo, she looks easy to bone, bro. She look easy to draw, and she sounds easy to bone. Easy to bone. She looked like the type that would be Saint's type too. And he tagged them like Abba and Preach, baby mama shooting her shot at Marquette.
The way you carry yourself and your beliefs, traditional, like more on the conservative end, if that's what, on that end. And
Sure.
What I liked about ABBA was he was still on the egalitarian side, but he did have a lot of traditional and conservative views in relationships. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like he did court me, he did pay for things, he did care about like wanting to be like the man of the house. And so I thought that was a really interesting balance, even if I would normally go for
I promise you she looks like her dad. She looks just like her dad. I promise you she does. I promise you she does.
The opposite end, which would be more like you.
He conveys the feeling that, like, really the opposite of my value set with women. I'm more so like hierarchical, and he seems like more so egalitarian. And so I would expect that based on his brand that, he wouldn't be a guy that would put down.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Abba is gonna have to adopt some red pill-ism after this shit. A lot of you doofy asses, and I like Abba, but a lot of you doofy asses that be trying to be on the same level as your girl. Look at this girl, bro. This is what you try to equate yourself to. is a chick that looked like her pops and is jumping over to the ops talking about you're more my type than the that currently made me famous. You can't make this up. This is real life. See, this is why I be telling y'all I am the way I am with women. Like I promise you, I don't mean to be an asshole. But if I'm not an asshole, you are going to chew me up and spit me out anytime you feel like it.
Down a woman or insult her or be vicious. He portrays that he'd be the understanding guy. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Something is just not clicking in shorty head. Like I don't know how to explain it. Something's off.
You know, what attracted me to Abba, because I am very attracted to like the masculine man. I liked Abba a lot because when it came to like, he does have a lot of liberal views, but when it came to the home, he was very conservative. And I thought that was like really interesting. So that was like kind of the appeal, like the contrast. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I've never been in a relationship like this. And that was like one of the reasons why I liked him. But I can see what, I know that he gets that. I know that he's called that a lot, but I didn't feel like that with him. Like the bisexual thing. There was enough masculinity in him for me to stay interested in him for that long.
Ma'am, you are a tweaker, ma'am.
I'm so glad he didn't let this bitch rot. She's a tweak, bro. She's a total tweak. I promise you, if she was sitting in front of me right now, I would be spending at least an hour dissecting her brain, and it would probably turn her on. That I'm so interested in understanding why she is so crazy. Like I'm like, yo, something's got to be off with you. Like, chat, do me a favor. When you're talking to a chick, I want you to spend more time just talking to her. Don't try to sleep with her. Don't try to get in her pants. Just sit down and talk to her and understand why she believes the things she believes and she does the things she does. And you will realize 9 times out of 10, the bitches you put on a pedestal are actually retarded. Like I'm telling you, bro.
That is one of the, and I like, I don't.
Fake ass laugh.
I don't.
You know,
Writes, please ask about the other pregnant girlfriend. I guess he wants to hear more about that.
Yeah. I'm honestly going to hold off on that a little bit. But I shared what I shared about that. And she saw the YouTube video. She was like, what the hell? She went through the same thing I did. Abba had her blocked. She emailed him. She contacted me. He called her during our conversation, and he was like, no, you don't understand the story. And she was like, but you called her a hoe for having this Instagram and you were sleeping with me. And she was like, I feel bad for her. Like she was trying to help me out. I'm not even going to get into that part, but yeah. And so now I feel like I'm not completely crazy, and hopefully.
Writes, please ask about the other pregnant girlfriend.
Yeah, I can't unsee the sneak over the wig. I'm sorry. I cannot. I can't unsee it, chat. I'm sorry. Sorry, chat. Damn, now I can't unsee it either. To know what here's payback. You are now manually breathing. Catch y'all on the next stream. Hit the outro. It's like when you find out your girl is just like her dad, brother. Yup. Passport salvation ain't like that. He said I'm region. Said talking to her gotta be so annoying, bro. Making Asians look bad. They supposed to be holding you down. We see why she's single and childless. So does that turn you off if a chick looks like her dad? I mean, by the time you get shorty, you don't already put pipe in her. So you find out she looked like her dad. What are you going to do? You going to stop putting pipe in her? Like you got to just try to not see her dad when you look at her. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't see her dad the first time you was with her. Don't start seeing her dad now unless she's like spitting image of her dad, and even like her mannerisms are the same as her dad. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit made me break up with a bitch. Like, yo, this shit ain't working out. Why? It's me, it's not you. Whole time it's because she laugh and eat and burp just like her dad do. Like, yeah, it's over, bitch. There's no way. When I'm listening to your mom tell the story as to why she fell in love with your dad, that's gonna be the same reason why I fell in love with you. Hell no. Out of here. I promise you she looked like her pops. I promise you she does. And listen, that's no offense to her, right? She's a pretty girl. She's definitely a pretty girl. But there's no way I would look this woman in her face and not know she was crazy in the first 15 seconds that we're having a conversation. Like, I would just spot it. Like, yeah, you're nuts. You're nuts, and you're the kind of chick, if I put this pipe on you, you're going to manufacturally discombobulate my life. Like, you're going to do everything you can to make me go insane. And this only happens when you give a f. When you don't give a f. Women can't do this to you. I would never give a f. Oh, you left me outside. I've kicked bitches out the crib and they hit me with all types of sob stories and made me feel like I was the worst human being ever. Whole time she was doing everything in her power to leave anyway. So I was like, all right, get the fuck out. Oh, it's like, oh, so I'm supposed to just let you. What you wanted me to do was you wanted me to fall down the stairs, chasing after you, crying, snot coming out my nose, tears, boogers all over. Please, baby, please don't leave me. Like, no. Shorty, it's 2026. You can hop on your phone and get another you. Ain't doing that. Can't do that. That's not the game. That's not the game. Anyways, I'll probably do a deep dive on her another time.